On June 27th, the Rocket Mortgage Classic returns to the Detroit Golf Club for its 5th year.
The tournament brings some big names from the PGA Tour here to Detroit, including Tony Finau and former U.S. Open winner Bryson DeChambeau. Both have won this tournament, which also gives back to the community.
Here to talk about how the event contributes to local nonprofits and to tell us about their new Golf and Give program are Jason Langwell, the executive director of the Rocket Mortgage Classic, and JD Hess, the marketing coordinator for Christ Child Society of Detroit.
Thank you both so much for being here tonight. So tell us about this Golf and Give opportunity, how you guys give back to the community and how it works.
So I'll tell you about it. The Rocket Mortgage Classic has our Changing the Course initiative, and our primary mission is to support ending the digital divide in Detroit. We've raised over $4 million towards that initiative. Well, we're launching a brand new program called Golf and Give this year, which aims to allow 44 other nonprofit organizations to be able to use the Rocket Mortgage Classic to raise funds for their mission. So we don't just raise dollars for just one charity. We have 44 other organizations that are going to be a part of it this year. It's a super simple program. Fans can go to rocketmortgageclassic.com/golfandgive. They can find one of these 44 organizations, much like JD's here. They'll be able to select that organization, and when they go to buy tickets, $30 from every ticket they buy will go to support the mission of that organization and hopefully raise a ton of money for them.
Wonderful. And JD, you mentioned this has been great. This is great for your organization. Tell us about Christ Child House and how this is such a benefit.
Yeah, it's been great for us. So Christ Child Society of Detroit supports 3 main programs. The main program being the Christ Child House, which is a residential treatment center for boys aged 6 through 16 that are all coming from very traumatic family backgrounds. These young men are suffering from abuse, neglect, harassment, really, horror stories if we're being honest. And essentially what we do is we take them in, we bring them into our house, we take care of them for anywhere for 3 months to 3 years. We help them get back on their feet. Our amazing staff at the house will do everything from waking them up in the morning, getting them breakfast, getting them to school, get them home from school, help them with their homework, get them to their extracurricular activities. So we're really trying to give these young men the life that was taken from them.
What do you think it means to them to be able to do this and to be able to help and give back?
Yeah, I think for the Rocket Mortgage Classic, I mean, it's got to feel great to be able to do
really
that.
The people though you're impacting.
The young men that we are impacting, I think, are very grateful for what we're doing. They tell us every day, we love you guys, we appreciate what you're doing for us. And like I mentioned before, we have a staff that's amazing on site 24/7. Taking care of these young men and really helping them grow and learn the things that they need to learn to be successful in life.
Yeah. Jason, anyone who golfs a significant amount of the time can tell you it's not a cheap hobby to have. Yeah. What is it about golf that makes it a good vehicle to give back to the community?
Well, it's an amazing opportunity here, and that was really the vision from the event from day one. Dan Gilbert's vision was, how do we take an event like this, shine a bright spotlight on our city, and find a way to impact the outcome? And what makes this event great is that so many organizations, so many people get behind it. From the Detroit Golf Club to our 1,500 volunteers that lean in, and they do that because it does just that. It impacts the outcome in a significant way and allows us to raise a lot of money for some very worthy causes in town.
Where does the money come from? Does it come from sponsorship? Does it come from ticket sales, concessions, all of the above? I know you mentioned about people can donate.
A ton of it. A lot of folks don't realize is that every PGA Tour event is a 501c3 and that all the net proceeds go towards benefiting these missions. And so when you're out, whether you're buying a hot dog or a shirt or a ticket or a sponsorship from companies, we have so many great corporations in town like Rocket Mortgage and others that support the event, all of those net proceeds get collected, and to date we've raised over $7 million since 2019 for nonprofit organizations, and we'd like to think we're just getting started.
Yeah, and this is a big deal. You mentioned some of the names off the top. This isn't an amateur tournament by any means. How big a deal is it to have this big of an event within the city limits of Detroit?
It's massive. As I said, that was Dan Gilbert's vision from day one, is how do we use this platform to shine a bright spotlight on the city and to let everyone know what we already know. It's a great place to work and live and to play, and to bring Ricky Fowler and Kala Morikawa and Tony Finau back is going to enable us to do just that.
It should be a beautiful tournament once again, beginning June 27th at the Detroit Golf Club. Thank you both so much for being here. Jason and JD, we appreciate it. Best of luck as you guys raise money to help. All right, thank you so much. Check out the RocketMortgageClassic.com/golf and give. The tournament tees off, of course, June 27th.